Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time today. It is time for the Season 5 Budweiser All-Pro Series All-Star Championship race. That is correct. It is time for the $1 million All-Star race, and it is looking to be a very, very exciting race. I am not alone as usual. Joining me up in the commentaries booth is Season 3 All-Star Race winner and Mr. All-Star Race himself, driver of the number 6 Sailor Moon Mercedes, Nathan Hudson.
It's good to be back. Yep, I am back again, baby. In Charlotte, North Carolina. Yes, I am drunk. Yes. And we are back in Charlotte, North Carolina, to the home of the All-Star race. This is where the end-all of racing is, because this is the cream of the crop. This is where the best of the best race against the best of the best for 60 laps, and
30.
And best is 30 laps, and the best thing is, it is gonna be chaotic.
That is so very true. We got three segments in the All-Star race. We got a 30-lap segment, we got a 20-lap segment, and then we got a 15-lap segment, giving us a total of 65 laps overall in the All-Star race. So, and before we'll get into talking about picks and everything when these cars are on the racetrack. So, but first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna we're gonna show you guys the starting lineup. And joining me will be none other than Mr. NNSCRA himself, Seth Cole, giving us the rundown of the starting lineup. So, stay tuned for that, as here it comes, the starting lineup.
Thank you, Michael and Nathan. Good evening, everyone. And here is your starting lineup for tonight's Budweiser All-Pro Series All-Star Race. The Budweiser Pole Award taken by the number 20 Toyota, sponsored by Dollar General out of Joe Gibbs Racing. Ben Newworth captures the pole position, and he will start alongside of the number 95 K-Love Ford Fusion, piloted by Preston Plord. In row 2, you've got the number 25 Napa Chevrolet of Jessica Shelton alongside of John Citadino in the number 72 Chevrolet. Row 3 will be made up with James Silverfox driving the number 10 Vodafone Ford. Alongside of him, the very familiar number 1 Sega Chevrolet with driver Trent Dunham. Row number 4 will contain the number 18 Snickers Extreme Toyota of O'Neill Baldwin, alongside of the number 43 Smithfield Ford Fusion of Jake Haynes. Row 5 going to contain the 5-Hour Energy Toyota, number 15 of Annie Thomas, alongside of her, the Shell Pennzoil Ford number 22 of Daniel Voiles. In row 6, it'll be Dylan Pote in the number 31 Great Clips Chevrolet out of Twinix Racing, alongside of him, the number 3 Dow Chevy of Nick Altendorf. Next row will contain the number 6 Sailor Moon Mercedes of Nathan Hudson, alongside of the Audi number 61 Dreamfall of Anthony McCrory. The Twisted T Ford number 9 of Steve Pollard will roll off in the next row, alongside of the number 14 Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet of Kyle Matthews. Next row contains the number 23 Dr. Pepper Toyota of Max Newworth, and alongside of him, the very familiar Wood Brothers number 21 Motorcraft Ford with Sam Young behind the wheel. Then its teammates rolling off in the next row. Derek Pemberton, the number 16 Ortho Ford, alongside of Cameron Pemberton and the number 17 Fastenal Ford. Next row will contain the Toyota of Annabelle Baldwin, the number 19 Stanley Tools Toyota Camry, alongside of the number 24 Drive to End Hunger Chevrolet, piloted by Cody Hagan. The number 42 Target Chevrolet of Dusty Allen makes up the inside of the next row, alongside of the number 13 Geico Chevrolet out of Germain Motorsports, being driven by former champion Stephen Pollard III. And in the final row, there'll be the number 27 Menard Chevrolet of Peter Saviano, alongside of the number 2 Miller Lite Ford out of Penske Racing, driven by Dylan Young. A number of drivers will be starting at the rear of the field, moving to backup cars due to practice wrecks that took place, and they include John Cittadino, as well as Nick Altendorf, Nathan Hudson, Steve Pollard, Sam Young. We'll be seeing them starting at the rear of the field here tonight. That's your starting lineup for tonight's NSRA Budweiser All-Pro Series All-Star Race. Let's send it back now to Michael and Nathan.
Welcome back here to Charlotte. The engines are fired. They are going out on the racetrack. You know where they start. And it's going to be an exciting race today.
It is, sure is, because I've got how many cars because I'm drunk again?
26 cars. 26
cars. Alright, 26 cars on the track. Earlier on, we just saw the 2 and the 21, the 27 get transferred, dang it, again, to the All-Star race. And this is going to be very entertaining because...
It wasn't 2 and 21, it was the 2 and 27.
Yeah, I said 2 and 27.
No, you said 22, or you said 21.
I meant 27.
Alright, well, quickly before we start the race, Nathan, who was your pick to win this race? I'm going to give you the list of drivers right here so you can choose from.
Alright, so we've got, I'm going to say Trent Dunham this year because it looks like he's in a really good spot for this year,
Whoops.
I think. Whoopsies! And we've got a bit of a commercial interruption. And here we go for the green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing at Charlotte, boys.
And girls.
And girls, of course. Jessica Shelton, damn it.
And Annabelle Baldwin. But I'm going to go actually with the person you just picked. Last season's All-Star race winner. I'm going to pick Jessica Shelton to win this race. She started third and had a very strong race car all weekend long. And here she is already going for the lead in that number 25 with your pick right behind her.
Oh, the 20 hits the wall.
20 car got into the wall already. It's going to kind of slow down the outside line a bit. Trent Dunham going for the lead in the one. The 25 car will not be able to get a good run off the corner because we have a battle for the lead with help. Trent Dunham goes for the lead off of turn number 2, but here comes Jake Haynes in the 43. And the
43 going down, and the 43 looks like he's got the spot, I think. Oh, the 27 hit the wall.
I saw, yep, 27 car Peter Saviano. Got the wall there a little bit, so it's not very good for that driver. Here is Nathan Hudson, who had to start at the rear of the field after crashing in qualifying earlier in the week. So he's got a long way to make up. I forgot to tell you guys as well, after each and every segment of the All-Star race, the field will be inverted as Trent Dunham hits the wall pretty hard. So the field will be inverted after each and every segment of the All-Star race.
Trying to get your tongue out there, Michael.
I know.
Pretty hard.
Here comes Anthony McCurry looking for second place underneath the 22 of Daniel Voiles. But Voiles will end up getting the run off the high line as they come around the front straightaway. Oh, I think I just saw an accident in the back possibly happen. Yeah, we did. Oh, we had an accident.
Oh, no.
Steve Pollard in the 9 has spun around on the front straightaway.
And that was a 27 again.
Looks like he will get it righted as we probably don't have a lot of... Looks like these cars took the caution flag as well.
Well, I was going to say, because...
Well, except the leaders. The leaders didn't take it until just now. It looked like it was just a one-car incident, maybe. The 27 car might have got a little piece of it, but it looked like it was really just a one-car spin.
Yeah. Well, I was going about mark that we've got 2 German cars in this race. You've got the 61, obviously, of an Audi, and then you've got me in the 6.
of a Mercedes. Yep. So we've seen what happened. Well, we didn't see what happened, but we know we're under caution for the first time involving number 9 of Steve Pollard. So let's go take a look at it, and we'll be right back with more action here in segment 1 of the All-Star Race. Okay, so it looks like it wasn't a solo car spin. Our pole sitter, Ben Neuwirth in the 20 car, hits the wall, gets clobbered by James Silverfox, gets turned by Sam Young, and up the track they go. Now the 20 car will get hit right there by the 9 car. That's where the 9 car spins around. 20 car doesn't look like to have too much damage. He might be able to continue, and the 9 car, I believe, might actually be able to continue as well. So, double car incident seems to have brought on the caution flag here for the first time in the All-Star Race segment number 1. So we'll be right back with the restart.
All right.
Welcome back to Charlotte Motor Speedway, where nobody has retired from the race, but however, we have all 26 cars remaining, but still a lot of laps left in this race.
I'm thinking a little bit here. That last incident, I've got a funny feeling that wasn't I've got a funny feeling that was intentional, because you mentioned earlier the grids is going to be what, averted or something?
Yeah,
reverted?
Inverted each run.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was thinking, did the 20 do that on purpose so he could get back in the lead for the next round?
Oh, you never know.
No, I don't know.
Come to the green flag. There are restarts happening here. Two Fords, an Audi, a Toyota, and a Chevy.
And a Chevy. Yep. That is our top 5.
That Audi got a good run on the restart, but couldn't quite do anything about it. Single file as they head down the straightaway. Now they're gonna branch out double file. The Audi of Anthony McCurry looking to go for second place now underneath Daniel Boyles in the 22. Now's your time to start making your moves.
I reckon that Audi's got more power because it's basically a Chevy chassis, but with an Audi powered driven engine. And yes, I did break the 4th wall.
Yep.
LOL. And anyway, here comes Anthony McCurry on the back of the 43.
I think the 22 might have scraped the wall off of turn number 2 there.
Ooh. Oh, the 10 was in the wall. It looked like he was scraping the wall a bit.
Yep, he might have been. Cars all scattered around this racetrack. But McCurry has caught Jay Canes in the 43 car.
Here comes the 17.
File. These cars did not come down pit road except for the damaged race cars. So the questions will still remain is when will these cars come down pit road? As you see Cameron Pemberton in the 17 car attempt to go for second but will fall back.
If pit stops is going to be like what happened with the showdown, we could see some positions getting swapped around going into pit lane.
That is very true. 43 car, a little high on the racetrack there.
Ooh. And we're near halfway of segment number 1.
That is right, halfway in segment number 1. 43 car still leading the race. Anthony McCurry up behind him, Cody Hagan in 3rd, and Daniel Boyle still in 4th back there.
It looks like the 6 is quite far back. Oh no, the 20s. Oh, collision! The 14 and I think there's others.
Yeah.
The 31
Kyle
possibly.
Matthews and Dylan Poteet get together on the front straightaway. Looks like that'll bring out a caution flag for the second time today. The question remains is will these drivers be able to stay on the racetrack so they can continue on in the race? And it looks like the 6 car, something is wrong with the 6 car. He might be out of gas, or he might just be letting cars go by.
Oh. Yeah, because I think
the 31 was in front of the okay. When the caution came out, the 31 was in front of the 6, so he had to give the spot back.
Yeah, because the yellow flag went out before they crossed the line, and the 6 was still behind.
All right, here we go. Cars coming to pit road. Here we go.
Into the pits goes Jack. I know very well that the Richard Petty boys will want to do a quick one, especially in Charlotte, because this is the big race. Oh, the 21's gone. The 21's off pit lane, I believe. Yes, he is.
Oh, Sam Young with the quick pit stop will come out first. And because the 43 had to slow down and stop, that cost him big time.
And unbelievably, the luck of the 21 strikes again.
Sam Young has kept his car clean all race long, comes out first. We'll be right back as these cars have concluded pit stops. We're going to see what happened and bring out the caution flag.
Okay.
Okay, we're looking here at Kyle Matthews' car, who once again I forgot to change out of his chase car. Hits the wall hard, comes down into the 19, ricochets off the 19 of Annabelle Belvin, who hits the wall, spins out down the front straightaway. Dylan Poteet just trying to ride the wall to see if he can get good clear. Comes right back up and plows into the 14, almost flipping him over.
And just once again, just another incident on the front straight, because every time we have an all-star race, there's always an incident on the front straight, and we don't have it anywhere else. It's always the front straight we have incidents.
It's always that turn number 4 that's treacherous. So now that we know what happened and bring out the caution flag, let's go back up for the restart with a new leader. Welcome back here to Charlotte, where we have just been given word for our headsets that segment number 2 will now be a 15-lap segment, and there will not be a segment number 3. So we only have 2 segments in the All-Star race, and this one is going to be, and the next one will be a 15-lapper. No one retired. Your top 10 coming to the green flag is Sam Young, Jay Canes, Anthony McCurry, Cody Hagan, Peter Saviano, Trent Dunham, Daniel Boyles, Derek Pemberton, Annabelle Belvin, and Steve Pollard, who's getting passed by a lot of race cars right now.
He's getting shit-canned.
Yep. Here comes a 61 car underneath for second place. Anthony McCurry trying to get past Jay Canes.
And away we go with the 61. He's definitely got more power than out of the top 5, I reckon.
Oh! 61
oh, he's gone down!
61 and 43 coming back down pit road.
Contact between was it the 18 and the 15? I believe?
Yeah. This might be strategy on the part of these drivers, because you never know how the field can be inverted.
That is right, because remember, segment number 2 is going to be an inverted grid. We're not going to do it by random.org, we're going to do it by invertiment. And the 24 is in the pits. Is something on the track, or is this strategy like what you said?
I have no clue. These cars were just on pit road, so it doesn't explain to me. It doesn't really explain why they keep coming back.
Is there debris on the track? Is the tires not correct, or what?
I don't know.
What's going on?
We got 10 laps to go, coming to 9, and it's going to be the 21 of Sam Young that's leading.
Well, Sam Young, I must say, is running away, despite, because I was just saying before we came back on air, would it be funny if because I beat Dylan Young in season 3 to win the All-Star race, and that's why I am Mr. All-Star race himself, Nathan Hudson. And would it be funny if his brother won this segment in the 21? Oh! Hit the wall!
Shelton hit the wall pretty hard right there too. And look at this, Trent Dunham. He is gonna go for the lead here for the first time in the All-Star race. Dunham looking to try to get the lead going down the back straightaway. Trent Dunham will have the lead going through turn 3 this time.
Oh, definitely. And here comes the 22.
Daniel Boyles in the 22 car looking for the lead. Trent Dunham will lead this lap.
And And there is Seth Cole's favorite car personally, the number 13.
Daniel Boyles will now take the lead going down the back straightaway. Boyles with the lead, and Sam Young trying to fight back against Trent Dunham on the inside line. He looks like he will take over the spot, maybe not. Trent will fight back on the outside line.
I was going to say, did the 20... It looks like the 21 was going down the pit, but it turned out it wasn't. And here comes the 13.
Stephen Pollard III in the number 13, looking for the lead down the back straightaway. Looking for it. I don't think he'll have it. He'll have quite a good run yet. I don't know. He's close. Doesn't have the drafting help. Trent Dunham coming. He's gonna be there coming down through the corner though. 5 laps to go.
And this is going to get very, very interesting.
22 car, a little high up at the racetrack. It's going to give the 13 the lead, and the 1 car run down the turns 3 and 4. Trent Dunham takes over second, and Stephen Pollard the third will take over the lead. 4 laps to go here in segment 1.
Oh baby, this is with the All-Star race. Anything goes, anything can happen during this night. Oh, lap traffic!
Approaching a lap traffic, and the 22 is able to get in front of the 1 car.
Where will the 20 go? This is the big question.
That's our pole setter, Ben Neuwirth, in the 20 car.
Oh, and he's letting the 13 go. Oh! Oh, everyone missed him.
Oh, not everybody. Looks like Max Neuwirth is caught behind his brother Ben.
Miscommunicate. Well, technically not miscommunication, but probably there's going to be some words at the table tonight.
There's some more lap traffic up ahead. It's Dylan Poteet, who's just trying to limp home. He's just trying to limp to the end of the segment. Poteet gonna try to stay to the outside. Maybe no! Oh, he gets caught.
Technically, the 31 will be in second if he keeps going.
No,
well,
we're not doing a complete field inversion. We'll be.
Oh.
It's just gonna be a random order. Trent Dunham gets second, and Trent Dunham gets to second, coming to 1 lap to go in segment number 1.
And here we go. This is elbows out, knees out. Here we go. This is where everything could happen. The last lap
of segment number 1. We got 1 more segment after this. And here they come. Looks like possibly all 26 drivers could win this race. Or could finish this race.
I don't think we ever had 26 cars finish.
Stephen Pollard the third will win the first segment of the All-Star race.
Woo! Hoo-wee!
And here's Stephen Pollard the third's brother, I believe. He will come across the line and he will finish the race. Alright. I knew this was going to happen. A bit of a lag here. But as you can see where you finished, stay tuned and we will be ready to bring you more All-Star action.
20th place.
Hey, welcome back to the second segment of the All-Star race, where this time we have Jake Haynes on the pole after a brief fail of me not forgetting to share screens with Nathan Hudson here. But now we're back and everything is good to go, and we're getting ready for 15 laps of racing.
Yes.
Alright. So we all know right now still that Nathan Hudson's pick is the 2 of Dylan Young, and my pick is the 25 of Jessica Shelton. So,
I thought mine was the 1.
Oh yeah, you're right. You said Trent Dunham. Okay, so yours is Trent Dunham, and mine is Jessica Shelton. Your pick was Dylan Young for the All-Star Open, I remember. So here we go, double file restart. Both of our picks starting in the back. Here we go, 15 laps of racing, hopefully to decide the $1 million winner. Green flag is out. We're underway. Oh, a very more even start this time than in segment 1.
Yeah. Michael, are you gonna put in that botch at the end of the video, like But when you
No,
forgot
I couldn't. The files didn't save, so I had to delete them.
Yeah. Anyhow, the 43 is gone, really?
Yep, Jake Haynes, who dominated a big part of the first segment, was able to somehow get the pole. And we got trouble. The 9 car into the grass.
The 9's on the grass. Did he save it? Yes, he did. Apparently.
Yeah, but the caution is. Oh my goodness!
Oh, barrel rolls.
Max Neuwirth, Nathan Hudson, Nick Altendorf, and those are the 3 cars that have had an accident here today, right now, on the front straightaway. Caution is out. Cars racing back to the line. Looks like we'll have our first retiree from the race today, and it'll be Max Neuwirth. Caution flag is out.
Where's Sinadino? Because I didn't see him. Because Sinadino caused an accident. I wonder where he is.
Not too sure where John Sinadino is. Oh, there he is, right there, in front of the 9 car. There he is, right here. Anyways, caution is out for the first time today, so let's go take a look at it. Okay, so as you can see, watch, up ahead, you'll see the 72 car hit the wall. He'll get turned by the 23 of Max Neuwirth. The 23 will get into the 9, bounce back up the racetrack. Will the 23 car go? You see him right here. Shelton on the brakes to avoid, very, very goodly avoids the 23. Then the 3 car hits the 23, turns him on his side. Hudson, just trying to avoid, runs right into the 3. And then as you can see, the 3 of them just wreck, and the 23 goes barrel rolling.
No problem.
So, this is what happens to bring out the caution flag for the first time today, or for the first time in segment 2. Let's go back up for the restart. Welcome back here to Charlotte, where we had our first retiree of the night, and that is the 23 of Max Neuwirth. Winner at Iowa. He unfortunately does not. He will excuse me. Will not make it to the end of the night. So, we're getting ready to come back green flag racing with 9 laps to go. Your top 10. Jake Haynes, Dylan Poteet, Andy Thomas, Stephen Pollard III, Sam Young, Kyle Matthews, Derek Pemberton, James Silverfox, Dylan Young, and Preston Plord.
Here we go. Ring-a-ding-ding, round 2.
Yep. Here we go. Coming to the green flag restart with, like I said, 9 laps to go. Flagman ready, green flag is back in the air, we're back underway. And Dylan Poteet did not get a good restart.
No way. Look, it looks like he's going to block off the 13 and the 15 as the 43 gets away once again.
Yep, here comes the 13, Stephen Pollard III, down to the inside, looking for second place, but Poteet will be able to keep second place. This is it. This is for the win now. Richard Petty's 43 car has yet to win an All-Star race. I don't think the 43 ever won an All-Star race.
No, I don't think it has. I don't think it has in any All-Star races in NR 2003.
Oh, the 15 in the wall. Andy Thomas into the wall, and they're going to try to avoid him right there. But Dylan Poteet is all over the back bumper of that 43, and he's got the 13 right behind him. How ironic is the 31 and the 13. Car numbers reversed, pushing each other right now.
I give that a drum roll. Anyhow,
Kyle Matthews is up here too, that 14 car. He's up into the mix.
16 just hit the wall, I believe.
Kyle Matthews tried to look low the 13 car, but couldn't get it done. Jake Haynes just still continues to lead the race. I don't think anybody was on pit road, so that could still come into play today too. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure exactly what's gonna happen.
Oh boy. Excuse me.
I know, I'm tired too.
Yeah.
43 car comes off of the corner. He will see 5 laps to go. And all he has to do is hit his marks. But Dylan Poteet is closing in right behind him and is on his back bumper.
You cannot budge up here. You have to keep it on the island.
There he goes. Poteet ducks down on the inside, but I don't think he'll have the run.
No, I don't think he has the momentum enough.
Oh, he tried it. He tried maybe to kick him up, but he couldn't do it. Poteet's going to settle back to second place again. They were about single file behind him. Now here comes the 14 to the inside for third place in the back. 13 car is going to get a good run off the corner. Oh, no, 13 hit the wall. Oh,
look at the 2!
Still hitting the wall. That's gonna break away the front 2. Poteet and Haynes have broken away. Here comes O'Neal Baldwin up into the 6th position right now.
The only car with a yellow stripe.
Well, this is where the battle's gonna be. Jake Haynes had his car set up. Like I said, he dominated a lot of the first segment. I don't know if Poteet will be able to catch him or not.
Oh.
Look at the 14. Look at the run the 14 car got off of turn number 4. Kyle Matthews trying to battle for second place in turns 1 and 2. But Poteet will get the good run off the corner. That's going to allow the 43 car to just break away from the rest of this pack.
Well, we are coming to white flag territory. This is knees out, elbows out, everything out the window. This is going to be a good big finish.
Yeah, white flag, 1 lap to go for Jake Haynes on the 43. He won the Michigan race. That's what qualified him. No, it wasn't Michigan. It was Michigan. Won the Michigan race. That's what qualified him for this All-Star race this season, along with a couple of wins last season too. But Jake Haynes in the 43, Richard Petty Motorsports, the Smithfield Ford Fusion, he will come off of turn 4, and Jake Haynes will win the All-Star race.
And finally, the 43 goes to victory lane at the All-Star.
Nathan Hudson, you come across in 24th, second to last, and here comes Altendorf. He will cross the line 25th.
The only damage car in the whole damn race.
The standings are official, ladies and gentlemen. Official standings. And it's Jake Haynes that has won the race. So, thank you guys so much for watching the All-Star race. We're kind of on a quick off here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Nathan Hudson, thank you once again for joining me.
As always.
Yep. Jake Haynes wins the All-Star race. Poteet a very far second place. But a good run for Poteet. A lot of these cars just learning, as it looks like we had a caution flag, a wreck on the last lap. Well, I don't really know. But, so a lot of these drivers have learned a lot for the Coke 600 next week. We'll see you guys then. For Nathan Hudson and Michael Norman, we say, until we meet again. 43 cars finally goes to victory lane.